Hello you guys, happy freaking fall. Welcome to my channel. It is Kailin, you know me. Hello, I hope you're having a fabulous week. It feels stupid good to be sitting here and filming this tutorial. I'm gonna go into a little bit of depth on how to get a nice little liner moment if you have hooded eyes, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do this black lip. I do my eyes very backwards, and honestly, I love the routine that I have created for myself, so I hope that you guys love it, and let's just get into it. Let's waste no time. I love you guys. Let's do it. Wow, hello. It's been a little bit since we've sat down and done a real makeup tutorial. This feels so good. I'm so excited. If I'm being honest, through a portion of COVID, I was not very excited to do makeup. Just didn't really want to do it. I was really focused on my skin and I just got off my period, so hey breakout. But it feels so good. Lately I've been falling back in love with makeup. Let's get started on our makeup. I just feel really good today, and I hope you guys feel the good energy. So while we work on the eyes, I'm gonna moisturize my skin with the Instant Brightening Moisturizer by HOODED. I'm just gonna use a little bit, just maybe a little bit less. And while we're working on the eyes, our skin will just be getting hydrated and ready. So this makeup look is one you guys asked about on Instagram, and I actually do it a wee bit backwards. So first we're gonna start with the eyeliner, and then we're gonna go into the shadow and all of that. So today I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Master Mask palette. This is obviously, as you guys can kind of tell, this is my all around holy grail. It just has all the neutrals that I need. It has a great black in it. These two colors are really great bases if you have fair skin like me, or if you're trying to do a really soft cut crease. I love this palette. I use it for my contour, my nose contour. I use it for my brows lately. It's just my favorite. So let's get into the liner. First thing that I always do is I start with a softer color just to map out the liner. And I always go in with this one. And this isn't an eyeliner brush. This is a lip brush, but I use this kind of brush because I feel like it gives me a softer look. It's not as precise, it's not as sharp, so it just helps me map things out, and it creates a softer look when you're doing an eyeshadow type eyeliner. So I start by drawing a line. I'm actually gonna go in with this red shade right here. I always mix the two of those. So since I have hooded eyes, I like to be very aware of where I'm placing everything. I feel like when it comes to eyeliner on hooded eyes, really on any eye, there's an end point at where the eyeliner will meet up naturally. So I kind of like to see it go straight across. And so the meetup point for me is right here. It's right before, if I'm looking straight, it's right where the edge of my pupil sits. It'll fade right here, get thicker through here, and then I follow my bottom waterline to the tip of my brow, and that's what I consider the eyeliner line. To the tip of my brow. Another reason why I use the lighter color to start is because I'm sure you guys get this at home, this skipping, right? That's just from, fat eyes. I don't know what it's from. And so I like to start lighter so that I could fade it, and then I always take my finger and then just pull it towards the end of my brow. One thing you'll notice is I go a little bit more in right here. So it kind of does a bat wing almost, but I don't like it when it's a full obvious bat wing. So I try to fade it, and I just use this, soften it, boom. I like to go in darker and darker and darker. And then I kind of stamp it at the base of this liner so that it has that natural fade to it, Stamp. And I try to tilt my head back and look down so that I get as little skipping as possible. I'm just gonna clean it up like this. Voila. And then I'm just gonna take this little guy, make sure the tip of it is clean. Just blend. You could stop here with the liner, but I've been really loving black lately, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this dark brown, a little bit of this black, and I'm just going to place that close to the lash line, close to the base right here, lightly press it on. This brush is actually one of the blending brushes from Ashley's collection with Morphe, so go support. I love that she had this brush in the collection because she literally has a brush just like this with her at all times. And it's very helpful when you need a little blend. Now we're gonna make this really precise. I'm gonna take the black and just go on both sides. This is a brow brush from Morphe. This is the M158, and I do really love this. I use this for my brows. I'm gonna use it for my brows in a little bit, and I use it for my liner as well. So stamp this on the lash line and the base of that liner going up. So I'm just going to start working on the rest of the eye. I'm just going to bring in a little bit of that red because I do really like having like a nice kind of warm tone. I feel like it complements blue eyes really well. Same brow brush that I used for the liner, I'm gonna dip into the dark brown. Stamp the dark brown super lightly on the lash line. I'm gonna dip into this kind of peachy color. If you have more of an olive skin tone, you might want to dip into this one right here. I tend to have a little bit of a more pink undertone, as you guys can see. So I dip into the peach one, and then I mix it with the little like creamy white. And then I just kind of softly put this in the center. Boom, 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 right through here. The Makeup by Mario brushes, you guys, are so good. Like highly, highly recommend. Today I'm getting my eyebrows threaded, a self-tan. I'm getting classic lash extensions, which I haven't gotten lash extensions in literal ages because I freaking hate them, but I'm planning a very big surprise for Brady's birthday, so I want to test it and see if I really like it enough for what I'm planning. And then I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, so I'm sorry I don't have a tan, I don't have nails, I don't have lashes, I have nothing right now. You have me at my lowest. I'm just kidding. I'm actually having a great day, okay? So at least you have a good attitude. Know what I'm saying? And something's in my eye. An eye booger. There she is. Okay, so this color right here. And I'm just going to create a little bit more definition in my crease. A bit of this one with a dab of that. Voila, dude. So this is what we're starting with. Usually I'll come back later after, you know, the rest of the makeup's done and kind of reevaluate and see what I want to change, but this is what I'm starting with. So now let's get into the face makeup. Sorry, you can literally punch me through the screen if you want. I'm using the Natasha Denona. This is the Full Coverage X Plus foundation. So I got this on sale. When I saw this, I was like, I have to get it because I've never seen Natasha Denona anything on sale. It's so expensive. And so I was like, well, let me just get my hands on it. I think I paid like 20 bucks for this. This is the Blending Mineral Powder Brush number 307 by IT Cosmetics. And I'm telling you, it is better than any other brush for your foundation. This is also my self-tan shade, and this is like the one day I haven't done a self-tan, so it's gonna be darker on my skin. We're just gonna blend it all the way down. We're gonna ignore it. We're gonna move on. Don't clock me. Oh shoot, before we do that, I almost forgot I need to prime my skin. So I'm using the Banana Bright Face Primer. You guys know this has been a favorite of mine for ever since literally the day it came out. I love it so much. It just gives like a really nice glow to the skin. I just worked this on my skin. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is so much darker. It matches my skin perfectly when I'm self-tanned, okay? So we're just gonna go all the way down, you know. It's okay. it's gonna be okay. So now I'm gonna take 32 Beige Rose from Chanel. This is their concealer. Use this Makeup by Mario brush that I was using in my eyes. I'm just gonna stamp it on there. I really like this concealer because it has a pink undertone to it. And a lot of them have a little bit more of a yellow undertone, which doesn't really suit me. I've been really loving using a brush to apply my concealer lately. Normally I actually use my fingers. I don't really use a beauty blender or anything. So before I set, I always look up, press this right into my skin, just to make sure that before we set, we don't have any creasing of any kind, you know? So I'm taking this Chanel powder, again, bougie. You can literally use Laura Mercier powder. I just have been loving this one because it's kind of a skin tone color, so it doesn't shock, you know, and make it look super white. Any pressed powder that's just like a little bit more of a nice light skin tone for your under eyes, that's all you need. You do not have to have Chanel, I promise you. So I'm just taking this. This is the M510 brush. And this is my favorite brush to set the under eyes because it's nice and fluffy. And I just press it into the skin. So now we've got that done. Let's get into the contouring. I am using the Gucci. This is Matte Natural in shade 7. It's almost identical to Hula Light. I'm just gonna take this huge, again, IT Cosmetics brush because I think IT Cosmetic brushes are the best. This is the Heavenly Powder brush. that I got foundation on. Normally peaches is my favorite, but I think I'm gonna go for this Mabella one. So this is the one that I got at TJ Maxx. I have been using this recently and I love it. It's so good. I love MAC blushes. I don't like the ones with the shimmer in them, but I don't really like any blush with shimmer in it. I just love it. Now I'm just gonna use a little bit of a pink powder just to set my under eyes and bake a little bit. I've been really into baking lately. This is the Prism Nacho Libre? Prism Libre from Givenchy. This is a Morphe 448 brush. Just gonna boom, 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 boom. I've been loving a nice matte look, but if you wanted to keep it dewy, go ahead. You are more than okay to do that. So I always just take a little bit of powder and just press it right underneath the liner just to get that really nice sharp line. For the nose contour, I take a little bit of this brown and a drop of the red. You know how earlier we took the brush and we brought that shadow through the brow right through here? It makes it so much easier when you're doing your nose contour to have like a really great starting point. And then I take a little bit and put it right over the little button. The little button. Wait, this is perfect. This is a perfect color. Okay, so this is Deep Blonde Aqua Resist Brow Definer. If you have dark ashy colored hair, this is really good. It's exactly the same color as my brow hair. A nice, simple, natural brow. I'm not trying to go like too crazy. Mascara, this has been one of my favorites since the beginning of time. I usually use the black one, but I got this one. This is the Blackest Black and I've been loving it lately. It's just, it's so good, especially for the getting in like really tight. Ooh, maybe I don't want lashes on today. I feel like sometimes lashes are like more of a hassle than they're worth, you know? And they're kind of uncomfortable depending on which ones you get. I've actually, the ones I was planning on wearing today in this tutorial are actually super comfy. Wow. Hello. Okay. Really quickly, I'm just gonna take my little brush. So for lashes, what I do use is these ones. These are the Boudoir Minis by House of Lash. And I cut them halfway in so they look like that, i.e. this. And then I place them there. Boom. But this mascara here is doing so good that I just don't feel like it's necessary. Yeah, I think it's about time to get this off, so I'm just gonna... Now we're taking the After Hours lip liner by Morphe. I love this lip liner. It is black and it is good. And I just take a little bit of the MAC lip gloss or any clear gloss that you have. Before I let you go, I want to show you guys how I get my curled hair. Really quickly, I just take my straightener. This is the GHD Platinum Plus. I take as much as I can and I curl it towards my face. Boom. Some pieces will need like an extra curl, so like I always extra curl right here. Boom. And that flattens out, but that's just, I feel like the curlier the better at first. And then it'll naturally flatten as you wear it. All right, so with the curls done at the end, that completes the look. This is a super simple look. I hope that I was able to help you guys with hooded eyes, you know, get that eyeliner right. And I hope you guys play with a black lip this fall because girl, she is sexy. You will get compliments. Everyone will look at you in a good way, I think, because I don't think a lot of people have the courage to pull off a black lip. And so when you see someone wearing a black lip, you're like, wow, she is that bitch. He is that bitch. So whoever you are, wear a black lip. I hope you have a great weekend and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a fabulous week. Oh my God. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with a friend if you want. Anyways, love you guys.